What's going on, guys? Today is Sunday, September 19th. We're right here, 7 days into season, 8 days into season. And I'm making a move on one of my big deer. Rhabdo's a deer that I know from at least last year, if not the past 2 years. He was about 110-inch 8-pointer last year. He's got a real nice frame, and then this year he blew up a good bit. He's a main frame 9 this year, and he's got a bunch of junk around his bases. Saturday and Sunday were good days. He didn't show. And then Monday, he was here 15 minutes before shooting light went out. And then Thursday, he came in about an hour before dark right here on this plot. We got a rainstorm coming in after dark. So I'm hoping that he might get up on his feet and come in here and want to feed before. It's really not a great day to be in here hunting, but he has been here twice in 8 days, and he's moving around in daylight a pretty good bit in some places too, and it's really making me nervous. He's pretty careless, and so I feel like I just need to get in here and hunt him even though it isn't a great day. But anyway, it's about 4:30 right now, about 3.5 hours till dark. So I'm gonna get still and get quiet, and looks like I might have to brace for a little bit of rain here. But hopefully we'll get some action and maybe even get a big buck on the ground early season. Alright, well it's about 6:20 right now. Haven't had any action so far. A few squirrels barking behind me and down over here in this bottom in front of me. Got a couple pictures on my phone, and it's Rhabdo. He's at the middle plot an hour ago. He was at the middle plot. There's a salt lick up there, and he loves that salt lick. And looked like he walked in that plot and hit the salt lick, and he was only there for a couple minutes, only a few pictures. So we'll just we'll see what happens. He looks good on camera. What's going on, guys? Today is September 20th. It's a Monday afternoon. Me and Rachel are in the stand back here. I'm in the stand that I hunted last night. It's the stand where she shot her buck last year, overlooking this little food plot. And the bucks like to come in here early season. So I'm here hunting Rhabdo. It's funny how he got his name. He got his name from her because in April of last year, at the end of March or April, she got sick from working out too hard, and she got rhabdomyolysis. It's where your muscles like swell up and start breaking down, and she was in the hospital for a few days. And during that time, a deer started showing up on my camera with a little cut behind his shoulder, and he had pretty big bases, and I could tell he was probably gonna be a good deer. And the week he started showing up was the week she was in the hospital, so I just named him Rhabdo from that. So that deer has been super frequent the past 2 weeks here. He showed up last Monday. He showed up Wednesday afternoon here, Thursday afternoon here. Let's see. Yesterday I hunted this stand, and he came to another stand up there at 5 o'clock. While I was sitting right here, he was at another food plot up there. And then I got out of here last night, and this morning he was here at 10:30. So he is making his rounds. He is a daytime walker. And again, this isn't a great day, but I feel like I need to be in here because he's moving so much and he's being so active in the daylight. I have to put time in this stand. What's going on, guys? Pretty excited today. had those storms finish up blowing through this morning. It rained this morning about 12, about lunchtime. Got clear, started feeling a chill in the air. It's the first day of fall, September 22nd. And I got a really good feeling about today. So yesterday was Tuesday. I did not yesterday. Came out at 5:45. So I am super nervous hunting this deer. I'm scared that I'm gonna bump into him coming into the stand. I'm scared I'm gonna bump into him coming out of the stand, just because he's so unpredictable and he's so all over the place. I've been praying 5 times a day, praying the whole time in the stand, just please Lord, let me get on this deer, get this deer shot. He'd be my biggest Georgia deer for sure. The only thing that has me a little bit nervous is my wind. It's been blowing back behind me over in this ditch, and the wind was supposed to change and be out of the northwest today, blowing back this way over my right shoulder. And it's got a lot more west in it than it was supposed to. It's actually blowing straight this way. I feel really good about tonight, really good. We got him. We got him.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
You sure?
I smoked him. I smoked him. And I heard a couple things hit. I don't know if he crashed or not, but oh my gosh. Hello. I killed him. Yeah. Yep, I got him.
No freaking way. What happened?
Alright, we just got back out here to the plot. Went back and looked at the footage. Looks pretty good. You can definitely hear the air come out of him. I went down and looked at the air, and it's pink, got pink blood and bubbles on there, so definitely hit some lungs. It is a little bit high and maybe a tad far back than I would like for it to be. I think it's still pretty good. He dropped really hard, of course, and I was holding right on his armpit, but he still was able to duck pretty good. So we're gonna walk up there and check out the air and follow the blood and see where it goes. It looks pretty good there. It was a lot more pink when I came down here to start with, but you can see all the bubbles in there. It's a pretty good looking arrow. As he tore him up. Alright guys, we're about 30 or 40 yards down the blood trail right here, and it's bleeding like crazy. You see right here in front of you, he's pouring blood way up off the ground, all the way to the ground, out both sides, so I think we're getting pretty close to him. There he is.
Is it running?
Yeah.
It's running.
we got him.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, Daddy. I love you.
I know you worked hard for that one.
Oh,
You got him.
he's big. Oh my God. That's the first 12 pointer I ever killed for sure. That's a good one.
You did good, buddy. You had a lot of hard work on that deer right there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, here he is. This is Rhabdo. We tracked him down that hill. He went about 100 yards straight down the hill, piled up into a tree. It looked like he hit a dead tree laying down and smacked the oak tree. Luckily, his rack was all right and everything, but just tickled to death to get this deer on the ground. He's been messing with me, like I've told y'all in the stand. The last few days, I'll hunt and he'll show up at a different spot. I'll lead the stand. He's there. A couple hours later, I come in and hunt. He don't show up. Next day, I don't hunt. He's there. Season came in and he was showing up all the time. I was just, it was all I thought about. So, thank you, Lord. Didn't see him a whole lot last year, but the older, more mature deer moved on, and I guess something happened to them. And then he was the big dog this year, and he ruled the roost and came around all the time. But he made a really big jump. He was probably a 110-inch deer last year or something, 115-inch deer, and he put on a whole lot of inches, frame wise, beam length, tine length. That's awesome. Big Georgia deer down. Couldn't be happier.